flying by. I wanted to come on this morning and do a video that I think is much needed. I know I have experienced this. I titled this video, Jealousy is like a Malignant Cancer. And I wanted to go into this and explain to you guys what Webster's definition says it is. It says jealousy is a complex emotion involving feelings of insecurity, fear, and resentment, typically arising from the perception that someone is threatening a valued relationship or possession. Notice that it says that the person feels threatened. And I really believe that a lot of times we as individuals aren't threatening to people at all. We've went to school, we've worked very hard for our degrees. I noticed that this started happening to me from females and males when I received National Dean's List. And after that, continued to climb the academic ladder, receiving 4.0 GPAs through master's, PhD program, my bachelor's program, being awarded 150 certificates, being on National Dean's List more than one time. I don't take any glory and honor in that. It all goes to God. But I noticed that females that I had dealt with, and some that I didn't even know, became extremely jealous. So women are jealous of other women, that's for sure, due to their insecurities, due to their social comparisons, and learned behavior that they may have learned from their mother or other family members that were around them. They like to compete. Well, this lady here, Dr. Carrie, only competes with the person that she sees in the mirror, which is herself. Now, these individuals that I dealt with, they took it to a totally different level of jealousy. All my life, I've had women that were jealous of me, and I downplayed my intelligence to fit in. And I got to a point in 2006 where I refused to downplay my intelligence anymore. And so these individuals took it to another level. Now, you got to remember, I started out as a psychology and sociology major. So going back to my psychology days, I noticed that individuals that were coming after me had what I consider pathological jealousy. And that's a psychological disorder marked it's by an intense belief that caused, say, that person's perceptions to develop into obsessive behavior. It could cover abusive actions. It could cover verbal bullying, financial abuse, and it can even escalate to attempted violence or violence. Better known as what we call in psychology as morbid or delusional jealousy. When a person has given you no reason whatsoever to be jealous of them, but you just decide one day that you look at them and the way that they look and the way that they carry themselves, the mannerism that they carry themselves in, and you become just crazy jealous. And it happens to a lot of women. My whole thing is to try to ignore it as much as I possibly can, but sometimes there comes to a point where this can no longer be ignored. It's tied to serious mental health issues. This type of jealousy is tied to mental health issues. Sometimes it could be a man that don't want to let go of you, a man that absolutely refuses to let go. And I thank God every day of my life that these individuals cannot take and tear me apart when I refuse to be torn apart. Let me put it that way. I have dealt with this for so long. I dealt with it when I was modeling. I dealt with it as I grew up. I dealt with it in family members. I dealt with it. Good morning, Iman. I dealt with it. I've dealt with it basically all my life. And I know there are a lot of women out there that have dealt with this too. And so I wanted to go back to my notes here. It's difficult for mental health officials to treat this type of disorder in people because they will gaslight, they will tell the person that it's the other person, it's them, they're doing this, they're doing that. And if an individual was following you, they would not see any of that whatsoever. These are serious controlling behaviors when it comes to morbid or delusional jealousy. The individual wants to take and control you. You become their possession. Well, I'm here to tell people I am no one's possession at all. And I have dealt with this, and I know a lot of other women deal with this. You don't have to tell me. I know because I've ran into women. I've seen this thing escalate to domestic violence, attempted murder, just really abusing women. Hi there, good morning. And it just continues. And the only person that's going to stop individuals like this is law enforcement. When they really do their job and see an individual is when they're totally after an individual, and they continuously come after them and for no reason at all, just jealousy, just because I don't like you. I am supposed to be the queen bee. I am supposed to be the one that gets all the attention. I have never been one. I'm a very humble person. I've never been one to, take and be better than anybody else. I'm the type of lady that you would see at the Salvation Army sitting down, sharing a sandwich with a homeless person. I can, do well in an arena like that. Also, in a 2,500 black tie event, I can also move well in that circle also. But I am learning on a daily basis that females, they like to keep mess going, especially when you have a bunch of hens that have never accomplished anything in life, and all they have is time on their hands to sit back and be chatterboxes talking about people and jealous. You know what? That jealousy can turn into diseases in your body. It is enough of room out here for all of us to be successful. All of us. There is no need for anyone to be jealous. Jealous of me or jealous of you. God gave us all gifts and abilities. And it's sad when we as individuals, every time we get ready, and I say we because I have met other females and talked to them that have experienced the same thing that I've experienced. Spooky says, can I ask you something? Go right ahead, ask me. But they decided to move. They decided to run. They decided not to hit this thing head on. Yes, Spooky, I would say so. You being 18, just my opinion, this is my opinion. You being 18 and her being 26, yes, I would definitely tell you to stay within your own, age range. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm not on here to give counseling. I'm not on here to tell you what to do. I am just explaining to you guys some of the things that I've experienced. And these women, when it comes to women, they take it to another level. It can be the worst man in the world. He can talk down to them, treat them like a dog, talk crazy to them, and they will defend that man. And like I've said many times before, what's needed is a penis detox center in the world? Because I have not a clue. Dr. Carrie don't have a clue as to what these men are doing to these women in the bed that make them act the fool the way that they do. You know what? I believe in supporting a man. I believe in standing by him. I know my role. I am a helpmate. The first thing that I'm going to ask this individual is, hey, I'm a helpmate. What do you have to help me with? What do you have for me to help you with? What's your vision? That should be what women are asking. But, women go after men with power. They go after men with money. What's for you is for you. That's what I believe. I'm not a dog chaser. I'm not the type of person that's going to chase anybody, because when you know your value and you know your worth and you've added tax plus interest, you don't have to chase. You don't have to chase at all. So today I just wanted to come on for a minute and talk about this. No one seemed to be talking about this, and I know many successful people have took and experienced this. I see people coming after stars for their money, and it's a shame. If the only thing that you can see in a man is his money and his possessions, then you are not worthy of that man. There is more to a man than his pocketbook, his bank account, and his penis. There is far more to him than that. And it's sad how women, gold diggers, go after these men. They don't know anything about him. Oh, I'm in love with you. I love you. No, you love his money and what he can do for you. I just wanted to come on for a moment this morning and touch on this subject. Don't you be the type of person where jealousy becomes a malignant cancer in you. There is room for all of us to be successful out here. And God has gifted us with gifts and talents that we can use in this world to better ourselves. Now, the problem comes when people think they have a little bit of money and they can stop individuals from being successful. I've experienced that also. And like I said, when I became a published author, when they knew that I could design jewelry, when they knew that, I was a writer, I experienced this and still experience it. It doesn't discriminate in an age bracket either. I would think as I got older that this would stop. Even in my younger days, oh my goodness, I could have understood the jealousy, but now at my age, my goodness, I look at this as a serious dilemma in this world. Women should be confident. I'm the type of woman that I'm going to empower you. I'm going to take and build you up, not tear you down. You have some women that are just absolutely toxic. They've been raised in these type of environments where they feel like they seen their mom do it, evidently, or someone in the home do it. The only way that I get ahead is I take and destroy an individual. Well, you come on doing that, and let's see how it works for you. As for me, not me. You will never catch me in a situation caught up in no mess like that. I know what I deal with on a daily basis, and I know the women that I'm around. I'm sorry, I'm not going to downplay my intelligence for you. I am not going to downplay my education when I'm around you. I am not going to downplay the things that God has done for me in my life. Neither will I downplay my not persona, that's not the word I want to use, but my success as an individual to make you feel comfortable. What I will do is empower you to do the same thing. Get up and do the same thing. But see the difference between me and a lot of these other women? I'm not out here trying to destroy their jobs. I'm not out here trying to keep them. Well, it looks like, hey, It looks like the call knocked me off, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm going to come right back on.